Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King. It is April 7, 2019, and welcome to Good Morning, New Hampshire. Rise and shine, everyone. Let's get your Sunday off to a good start. Sit back, relax, enjoy some Good Morning, New Hampshire with a cup of coffee. Let's begin with your local news. First up, off-duty Londonderry police officer accused of driving drunk in fatal Route 101 crash. Let's listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Tim Callery.
Goodale's Bike Shop is New England's largest bicycle store. April 4th through the 15th, we are celebrating our 100th anniversary with store-wide savings on bicycles and accessories. Over 3,000 bicycles ready to roll. We guarantee you smiles for miles. Goodale's Bike Shop, the right bike, the right fit, right now.
Well, that's right. Late this afternoon, Londonderry police released a statement saying, first and foremost, their thoughts and prayers are with the family of this young woman who was killed in the crash. Friday night, Sierra Cronto was on her way home after visiting with family in Milford. She lived in Manchester with her boyfriend Tyler Matto and his mother Christine.
About between 11:30, she was on her way home.
After about an hour, Sierra still wasn't home.
My son has actually texted her at midnight, and then he did another one about 2:30. Babe, are you okay? Where are you? And she never responded.
An early morning knock at the door by state police brought them their answer. One they never expected to hear. Sierra died after a pickup truck crashed into her vehicle on Route 101 in Amherst.
My son's broken, you know.
Behind the wheel of the pickup was off-duty Londonderry police officer Tyler Berry. State police say the 27-year-old's vehicle crossed the center line, slamming head-on into Sierra's car.
And it's sad to hear that a cop had actually done this. So that makes it even more, more devastating.
Berry was taken to Catholic Medical Center in Manchester with serious injuries. He was arrested at the hospital and charged with felony aggravated driving under the influence of alcohol. Meantime, Christine is now trying to help her son cope with the loss of his girlfriend. Sierra worked as a licensed nursing assistant. Christine says giving back was in her DNA.
She's just one of those sweet girls that would do anything for anybody.
Christine also adds her son and Sierra had high hopes for the future.
They were going to get their own place in the next few months. They were saving money up, and they were going to start a life.
Now, officials here at the police department say they are fully cooperating with this investigation and will take additional action once more facts are known. Meantime, it's unclear if Berry will face additional charges. You're live here in Londonderry. I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Buttigieg, Gillibrand, Booker make stops here in New Hampshire. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9, Charisse LeClaire.
Goodale's Bike Shop is New England's largest bicycle store. April 4th through the 15th, we are celebrating our 100th anniversary with store-wide savings on over 3,000 bikes ready to roll. We stock bicycles and accessories for every riding style. Goodale's Bike Shop, the right bike, the right fit, right now.
A busy day of visits by candidates and those still considering a run. Senator Cory Booker rounding out the day with a visit to the home of State Senators Shannon Shanley and Tom Sylvia in Amherst tonight. Booker talked about the power of the people and its importance throughout history and now.
I believe that the biggest threat we have is the divisions we have between each other that prevent us from standing strong, standing together, and fighting to make this nation who we say we are. The land of opportunity, a place of liberty and justice for all.
Meantime, earlier in the day, Pete Buttigieg, the 37-year-old mayor of South Bend, Indiana, spent time with voters who packed into Gibson's bookstore in Concord to hear him speak. Buttigieg says this race is about freedom, security, democracy, and bringing generations together.
We need to tell a different story than the one that's being sold out of the White House, which would have you believe that the only way to speak to communities like yours and like mine is through resentment.
Also in Concord, Kirsten Gillibrand spoke to a crowd at the Concord Parks and Recreation Community Center. The senator from New York took questions from voters in a town hall-style event, from legalizing marijuana to supporting veterans and investing in clean air and water. She says she has the bravery and skills to beat Donald Trump in 2020.
I feel so called at this moment to do whatever I can to defeat what he has created. That is why I voted against him more than any other senator in the U.S. Senate.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. New Hampshire State Police set up patrols as part of Drive to Save a Life campaign. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9, Mike Cronin.
At Beltates, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Beltates Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
News 9 went along for the ride as troopers step up patrols this weekend on Interstate 95 in an effort to make our roads safer.
For everyone that is traveling through New Hampshire or to stay here for a visit this weekend, we want them to get to their destination safely.
As part of the Drive to Save Lives campaign, state police along the East Coast, from Florida to Maine, are making their presence known. They're cracking down on speeding and distracted and impaired drivers.
Drive with courtesy to others, drive safe, maintain control of your vehicle, stay off your cell phones, and other distractions as you're traveling.
Last year, state police say there were 145 deadly crashes on New Hampshire roads, causing the most traffic deaths since 2004. Authorities hope that number will decrease this year, especially now that more people get behind the wheel. The beautiful weather will draw more people to the Granite State.
Snow's gone, warm weather's coming. A lot more people are going to be on the roadways now to get to their destinations, do some hiking, the beach, or other places they want to visit.
No matter what time of year it is, state police say they will always be alert and watching for drivers who break the law.
I want everyone to enjoy the weather. When they come up to New Hampshire, enjoy New Hampshire and drive safe. And once again, our troopers are out there doing the best they can daily.
April is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month. Officials urge drivers to stay off of their phones and pay attention to the road and to never drive impaired.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Fire at Hooksett Salvage Yard caused hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
At Beltates, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Beltates Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
Worker is hurt after a fire at a salvage yard in Hooksett. This happened this afternoon at Universal Auto on Mammoth Road. Firefighters say a car that was being worked on caught on fire, and that fire then spread. Damages are estimated to be between $250,000 and $300,000. The employee is expected to be okay.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And let's switch gears now and go on over into your weather. Weather right now is a few clouds, 42 degrees. Your weather for today: partly cloudy skies this morning will become overcast during the afternoon. High 64 degrees. Winds west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Any weather for tonight: rain likely. Low 38 degrees. Winds east-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain 100%. Rainfall around 1/4 of an inch. And switching gears now, let's go on into sports. Yesterday, the Boston Bruins had a game. And the final score, Tampa Bay Lightning 6 and Boston Bruins 3. Tampa Bay Lightning won yesterday. And the Boston Red Sox, they had a game yesterday. And the score for the Boston Red Sox, the final score, Boston Red Sox 4 and Arizona Diamondbacks 5. Arizona Diamondbacks 1. And the Manchester Monarchs, they had a game last night, and it was the end of their regular season on a high note with a 5-2 win over the Maine Mariners. Congratulations, Manchester Monarchs. And now let's switch gears now and go to your arts and entertainment. And on your event calendar today, the 25th annual Seacoast Home Show begins at 10 o'clock a.m. Easter Eggs Extravaganza Berkshire Shrine Center begins at 10 o'clock a.m. Art of Great Bay Show at Great Bay Discovery Center begins all day. Easter Bunny Photo Experience, the mall at Rockingham Park, is at 10 o'clock a.m. Spring Fling Craft and Vendor Event, 11 o'clock a.m. Showcase, Hudson, New Hampshire. And there's your events happening today in New Hampshire. Take a peek at new Concord Entertainment Venues lineup. The new Bank of New Hampshire stage at 1618 Main Street is showing a globe stirk with its inaugural concert lineup. Set to open in June, the stage is owned and operated by the nearby Capitol Center of Arts and is meant to add a club setting into the mix. A recently revived music schedule for the summer and fall includes artists from near and far with wide-ranging influences. Let's take a look at that list. And here is that list. Take a look. Very cool indeed. Can't wait to see it open up. And as you know, Sunday is brunching day, so here is a brunch recipe for all of you. Take a look. Brunch tortilla. Here are the ingredients and directions. And that does it for this edition of Good Morning New Hampshire. I hope you all enjoyed this edition of Good Morning New Hampshire. I'll see you back here later on today for Good Evening New Hampshire. Enjoy your Sunday, everyone. Goodbye.